Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. And dang, isn't that a nice field of sunflowers? It's looking good. Not ready to harvest yet. We do need to probably harvest them in November, but we're just going to go for a quick we're just coming over here to fill up our water tanker. And that is due to the fact that our greenhouse is almost out of water. Oops, speaking of water, I almost got out of the water. And that would not have been good. So what are we going to do this episode? Well, first, we're going to start off by, filling up the greenhouse. Let's get some water in there so we can make that precious lettuce that we have being produced. Because that is quick, easy money. Then what we're going to do is I think we're going to take advantage of one sale that I've been keeping my eye on the last couple episodes. Well, because we haven't moved forward from October. Although, do not worry, we will be. Ooh, sweet, sweet honey. Not ready to sell yet either. But the next few months are going to be a big, big influx of cash. So, do you have some decisions you need to make? Including maybe buying this field. Very, very much thinking of this field. Might make a good spot for a cow pasture. Yeah, cows love to pasture. Pasture. That field there would be great too. I have things that I want to do. Now the question becomes, one, can I afford to do it as I ram into the greenhouse? Who left these doors open? Must be whoever let the dogs out. So, oh, come on, we can do it. There we go. So we'll get this all topped off, and then we will head to the sales. As I pull into the dealership here, it's maybe you realize I'm kind of just leaving my stuff just lying around here. And I got a tractor, a trailer. Believe that's chicken feed. Yep, chicken feed. Chicken feed. Ouch, that hurt. And more chicken feed. Yeah, just leaving stuff lying around. So if we come in here, I think we're going to buy this mixer because we will eventually be getting cows. That'll be something we are working towards. And the reason why I want to get this, it is 40% off. And if we have a quick look-see under, where do you be? Here you go, under animals. It's from the game here, so there are no modded equipment in that I've downloaded for this. But it is the largest. So having that 40% off is a very good deal. The fact that this only cost under $30,000, that is hard to resist. So let's buy it. So that does eat into our profits and our bank account, I should say. But you know what? It's a hard deal to pass up because we will need it. But dang, look at the size of this thing. It is, yeah, it is big. Now, the good news is this isn't something we are going to have to really haul around. We'll keep it pretty much right next to in the cow shed that we'll eventually get. We'll make sure that we, I think, have storage areas for all the silage and the hay and whatnot that we need. So I think it's a good purchase. So let's get this back to the farm and let's get on to the month of November. Decided to pull out the good old cultivator and help out a few friends for the money, of course, for the money. Now, I really want to be able to get to a cow pasture, buy a field, get a heavier equipment. So had a little peek at the contracts. And there are 3 great cultivating contracts that I can grab. So field 25, which we will accept. Field 31, which we will also accept. And we will borrow the equipment for field 70, hoping that this will allow things to get done a little faster. This will, I think, be fairly productive We'll get a lot of this done mainly off camera or in time lapses, but it is an opportunity to get our equipment working as we can try to find a really good spot to swing around and come in so we can get some of this equipment working for us while we make some pretty penny. Oop. And down we go. And off we go on this beautiful November day. Like, I'm sure this is a very crisp morning, but dang, does it look good out. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this one on a worker. Let's go get the... Wow, did they update the graphics? That looks really nice. Really nice. So let's go get the other equipment to get working on these fields. Wowzers. This is some big, beautiful equipment with a very strange tractor, I must admit. It's got like a articulating section there. Not exactly sure of the use case for that. If you have any actual farmers in this watching me, if you could let me know why I would buy a tractor like this, please do let me know. I would love to learn more. Okay, now where is... there we go, this field here. So let's see how well this stretches out. Let's go one more. No. I feel like we've had a bigger cultivator at one point under contract. But nonetheless, we will... get stuck apparently. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Straighten out. Oh, not enjoying this. Okay. I thought I'd love playing with this. Note to self, don't get this tractor. Might be a setting, but nonetheless, speaking of settings, we'll set this off on a worker. There we go. Happy-go-lucky. You can see a little zigzag we did, but that'll be fine. They'll do fine. So the fact that we have 2 tractors and cultivators underway, this will get things done as quickly as possible. Well, I guess I could have gotten 2 more pieces of cultivator equipment, but don't think that is necessary. Before we actually can tackle field 70, as you can see that we're on, we need to get our harvester home. And as well, we need to go harvest some sunflowers. And I want to get that done simply because this header is borrowed, and I would like to stop paying for it as quickly as possible. So I think we can get through this. I think we can. I know we can. We will. 100% confident. Yeah, we're fine. I knew it. Let's get this over to our sunflower field and get some more sunflowers into our oil mill. This shouldn't take too long to get this field harvested. And we will likely get it done before I'd say that first cultivating contract is done. Which is fine, right? We've got 2 other fields we gotta get done. I don't think we'll get them all done this particular episode, because we will stay in the month of November for our next episode as well. At least that's the current plan. Plans can change as needed. But you can see this sunflower field isn't that big, at least compared to the beautiful field 70 that I would love to own. But that's going to take a while to acquire the money that we need. But it would be nice. Now, what would also be nice is those 2 fields back there would be great to add to our farm. I could see that potentially being a large canola field. combined and or sunflower. Like, there are possibilities here. And it makes sense considering where our oil mill production is located. Definitely make it a tad easier. We're just about halfway through this particular field, which is good. As you just saw, the contract that we have underway, well, one of them, but the one that we're only working right now, field 31, it's about half done. So I'm feeling pretty good that even though there's 2 machines cultivating on that field, we'll get this field all nice and done. And we'll get that over to our oil mill production. We should check the price of things to sell as well. I think I do know this month there are some things to sell. November, December, January, February are really good months for a lot of things that we have on the farm right now. So we will have to take a look at that. Uh-oh. 60% done. Okay. I still think we're good. Highly confident we will get this done. Okay, my high confidence might be lower than my previous high confidence, but 60%. We've got maybe 2 passes. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why I'm doubting this. This is fine. Although I do need to remember... No, the contract percentage... Oh. Hitting the gas and the brakes at the same time doesn't work too well. Sabotaging myself. Self-sabotage! No, I will get this done before the contract is done. Even though we will need 2 passes. Okay, that's fine. The good news is we won't have to... well, we'll empty this. We're not going to take this over all the way, because that would take far too much time. We'll get a tractor over here momentarily, and then we can get that into production. Yes. Okay. We're good. I think that is 1 pass. We will see. And we want every last sunflower in this harvester. All right. Is this header wide enough? Oh, yes. Yes. That is good news, my friends. That is good news. And that field is done. I don't see what could go wrong here. Driving down the road with a bag of chicken feed just hanging on by a thread. Not secured down at all. Probably should have dropped it. And we still might. Just, we'll see whether that's on purpose or not. As we come barreling in to pick up the sunflowers. All right. Bets if I hit the brakes whether the bag goes flying. Hey, it stayed. That was a tad surprising. I thought it might go. Even though the forks, as you can see, are pitched just slightly up, I still thought momentum was going to take that. So, happy it did not. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I got burned by being lazy. Dang it. Dang it. we'll come in and get this unloaded, but I'm still waiting for that bag of chicken feed to go flying. But no, it looks like we're good. We're good for now. Whoa, feels like we're peeping here. So what we're going to do is those 2 cultivators are almost done. So we're going to take care of that, get them over the next fields. But before we do, let's have a look-see at our canola and sunflower oil situation. We have already produced 2 sunflower oil. So let's move these just to the back doors here. And while we're here, let's have a look at the pricing. Let's go find canola oil. December, okay, 56.40. Oh, there's a 58.45 though. Might sell some of that. And the sunflower oil. Okay, this we're going to hold on to, looks like February at least, but look at that price. So, good news, some good money to be had. So if you just want to see the difference in sizes here, take a gander and a guess which tractor and cultivator is mine. Yes. Okay. My tractor may be smaller, but we're mighty. We're the little tractor that could and can and will do. We are in a race, although I don't think the helper knows we're in a race, but the best way to win a race is don't tell your competitors that you're in a race. Although, looking at where you going, dude? What's going on? Yeah. Challenges for sure, but I think we can beat them. Might have to cheat, although I'm going to have to ask what was in their coffee this morning because, dang it, over the road just a bit. Now, speaking of over the road, yes, I'm over the lines. Technically do not pass. There's another lane, but this is for my safety. Yes, my safety. As we cut off the other tractor and for the win. Woot woot. Okay. So here we go. We can get ourselves lined up and underway here. Oh, we do have access to this land, my friend. Maybe not this piece. There we go. So did we even beat the tractor arriving? Yep. Because we just go... Ooh, wibble wobble. Speaking of what was in somebody's coffee this morning. Yeah, I did flavor my Baileys with a bit of coffee. So I probably shouldn't call the police. So let's get that worker underway. And when I mean that worker, I mean this cultivator and tractor. So this should help with field 25 pretty darn quick. Field 70, that's going to be a chore. But that's fine. So what I want to do, let's have a look at the help menu. Is there something special? I'm just wondering. No, I do wonder if there is something about that articulation, but that's fine. If anybody knows whether that can be locked or not, and there's a command for that, I could look to dig into the actual key bindings of the game, but it's not showing up on the F1 help menu. Now, in some ways, this job is satisfying, right? Like, all I need to do, cultivator, and you just, you know, get ready for the next season. There's no other equipment necessary, but yeah. So for the money, yeah, you know, it's amazing, you know, what I'll in Farming Simulator, what I'll do for the monies. Now, as cocky as I was with my tractor, it was set off first. Now, I do wonder if I'll be able to catch up. Now, regardless, this is obviously getting more working with than mine, so I probably shouldn't be, Whoa, 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 Nelly. Okay, this tractor, and it could just be the trailer, but yeah, not loving that little zigzag there. But speaking of zigging and zagging, let's get this field cultivated. Well, we're almost done, and you know what's embarrassing for my equipment is how little it's done compared to this beautiful beast. Although not a fan of the tractor, that cultivator, or this cultivator I should say, is awesome. And as I turn around, you'll see what I did versus what my tractor and cultivator did. So yeah, definitely a bit of a discrepancy there, but that's fine. You know, it is what it is. As we pass each other here, the question is, and how fast I can get to 100% now. But we'll come down this trail here. Ooh, see, I feel like I'm just wagging the dog just a little too much, wagging the tail here, so. But as soon as you get things straightened out, it's fine. But yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the tractor. Fan of the cultivator, that is for sure. So speaking of a fan, we're done this field now. Even though the month of December says it's a better month, I think what we're going to do, we're going to come in here and we're going to sell the canola oil. But speaking of oil, let's move Mr. Sunflower Oil out of the way, because we're not selling you guys yet. Yeah, let's just, no, you, sir, please come with. So let's make sure we've got things. So if you've got an auto-loading trailer, you just need to come in and make sure you are changing it. And I believe it's, is it that one? Yes. Okay. Now the other thing you need to do is make sure you completely jackknife your trailer. That is a requirement. 100%. And then try to get everything as close as possible. So the reason why we're selling this, it's, even though it says December is the better month, if we have a look-see, $58.66 for Johnson's Farmers Market. It does say it's going to go up. December is a better month. Now, past history says $56.40, but hey, let's take the $5,800 now and see what that brings us. Now, as we get the canola oil over to Johnson's Farmers Market, we're going to get both these cultivators on the go. We won't, we'll finish this next episode, but there's no sense not having these things operating while we're doing a few other things. And that way, when we start next episode, these things are well underway. Now, what I don't like is this field. It's beautiful in one way and annoying in another. So this side, where we're going to have our tractor, might be a little more challenging. Compared to, we've got this, well, it's borrowed equipment, actually for this field, or from this field's contract. But on this side, it's got the straight edge, which definitely makes it much easier to set things off, which is why I've got the big cultivator on this side. So I'll assign a worker, and let's get that canola oil sold. What is nice is the contracts that we did pick up should pay for the equipment. I believe we're going to make about $28,000 in contracts. Now, there's no extra bonus because it's just pure cultivation. I think that's what we paid for our equipment. I'd have to go back and look. But we're about to make a boatload or a trailer load of money with this canola oil. So we're just under $80,000 as that does tick down due to the fact that we have a worker hired. So let's come in here and let's see what can we make. Want to get this all in one go. Pull up just a tad. Yeah, all of them are disappearing, and nice, $76,333. That is some beautiful, beautiful money. So this has been a great episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.